It started with a crunch. The first time it happened, I thought it was an accident. My mailbox, a simple black post with red flag, had been flattened. I shrugged it off and replaced it. But then it happened again and again. Always the same. Tire marks on the lawn, a cracked post, and no apology. The culprits, infamous Karen sisters, 2 women in their 40s, who lived down the road and believed the neighborhood belonged to them. One drove a massive SUV, the other a flashy red crossover. Both had the same signature move, swerving too close to my yard by mistake. I tried reasoning with them. One afternoon, I politely asked if they'd noticed any trouble with my mailbox. The older Karen rolled her eyes and said, "Maybe don't put it so close to the road, sweetheart." The younger one laughed and added, "It's not our fault if your mailbox can't take a little bump." That was it. I knew they were doing it on purpose, so I got creative. I visited a scrapyard and found what I needed: a steel eye, beam about 4 feet tall, thick and heavy as sign. I hired a welder to help me bolt a mailbox to the top. Then we buried the beam 3 feet deep in concrete. I painted it the same matte black as before, blending it in perfectly. From the road, it looked like an ordinary mailbox. But beneath the surface, it was an immovable fortress. 3 days later, it happened. A loud thud jolted me from my morning coffee. I walked outside to find the younger Karen's red cross over half on my lawn. Front bumper mangled, headlights shattered, steam hissing from the hood. She was standing beside the car, jaw slack, trying to figure out what had just happened. I looked over at my mailbox. Perfect. Not a scratch. "You okay there?" called out, struggling to keep a straight face. She stared at the box like it had betrayed her. A minute later, her sister pulled up, looked at the wreck, then glared at me. "This is entrapment," she shrieked. "No," I replied calmly. "It's just a mailbox that can take a little bump. They never touched it again.